With the final shape less than a week away, it's time to wrap things up. Finish grinding your weapons, complete your quests, and make sure everything is ship-shape come Tuesday. Or, I should say Monday, as the game goes down 25 hours before launch for maintenance and preload. Many creators have already posted their prep guides for like the 20 weapons you need or you better bounty prep, here's how. This isn't like that. I'm going to go over everything that'll be going away, highlight some deals you should consider to take advantage of if you have the time, and my short recommended list of what to grab. All of this is optional and just acts as a reminder. There's plenty of new loot and fun just around the corner, so don't let the FOMO get you down and don't tire yourself out. So let's get started. First up, Into the Light content. Come the final shape, you'll no longer be able to acquire shiny special edition variants of the Brave weapons, Arcite's weapon quests, the Pantheon Raid Gauntlet, or their associated titles. And the Super Black Shader, Parade Armor Set, and Weapon Attunement will be gone for some time. The Brave weapons and Onslaught will be sticking around, but most likely the loot drops will diminish, so take advantage of the insane amount of loot you can farm right now. If you are short on time, just focus on Arcite's weapon quests that interest you, as that way you can attune to that weapon and more efficiently farm it. Even if you are late to Into the Light, you can easily complete all 12 quests in a couple of hours. You'll just want to queue up Grasp of Avarice or Shirochi to quickly grind out those quests. Personally speaking, focus on the quests for Forbearance, Recluse, Luna's Howl, Fallen Guillotine, and Hammerhead, as their curated quest rolls are very good, so don't throw them out. And then, make sure you claim all of Shaxx's rewards, the loot from the Gift of the Thunder Gods chest, and use up all of your trophies of bravery at the weapon chest. Additionally, you have the exotic missions of 0 Hour for Outbreak Perfected and Whisper for Whisper of the Worm. These missions aren't going away, as they'll be moved to the Legends tab. It is unclear though if they'll be added to the exotic mission rotator or be active all the time. Since they don't have any legendary loot tied to them, my money is that they'll always be active. Regardless, both weapons are very good for PvE, and IMO are must-haves if you're participating in the Day 1 raid. Next up is expansion-related content. Right now, all players have access to Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, and Witch Queen, and whatever weapons, armor, or exotics you obtain from them will still be yours to use even when this free trial ends. You also have the added bonus of the Stasis subclass becoming free to play with the launch of the final shape, which will get even better with its recently announced buffs to Aspects, Stasis Shards, and Frost Armor. Stasis is incredibly strong, so I highly recommend completing the Beyond Light campaign and unlocking all components from the Stranger on Europa. Besides experiencing the campaigns for their story, their exotics are definitely worth chasing, with the weapons coming from quest rewards after the completion of their campaigns. For high priority items, I recommend Xenophage from Shadowkeep's Pit of Heresy dungeon, Divinity from Garden of Salvation, the Lament and Cloudstrike from Beyond Light, and Osteostriga and Parasite from Witch Queen. All but Cloudstrike are guaranteed drops from campaign quests, and I'll have their guides linked in the description. Other than that, you have their exotic armor to consider. It'll require grinding Legend Lost sectors or tracking down the Vex Strike Force public event, so it is both time and RNG intensive. Once you do unlock them, you can then farm them via Rahul's Engram focusing, even after you lose access to their expansions. Now, if you don't want to lose those expansions and have some spare coin, then take advantage of the extreme DLC discounts that are going on now until the final shape. Right now, you can get the 2023 Legacy Collection, Armory Collection, and Lightfall Plus Annual Pass for $38 on Xbox, Steam, and Epic, or for $48 on PlayStation. That gives you access to all pre-Final Shape DLC content except for the 2 Witch Queen dungeons. For them, that would be another $20 for silver. All in all, that's one of the best deals you'll ever get. But don't feel forced, especially if you're spending the money on the final shape. You can always buy the old DLCs later. Going back to the game, what's free right now are the 4 active seasons. If you haven't started grinding yet, it'll be a bit hard to unlock their weapon patterns, even though you are guaranteed 1 red border every day for completing their associated activities. Personally speaking, don't worry about it. Only a handful of weapons are good, and you'll get replacements in the new content. If you want to press your luck, focus your Engrams into the few weapons you want. Don't focus on getting their pattern, just focus on getting a good enough roll. For a better use of time and Engrams, focus on high stat armor and their associated exotic missions. Focus seasonal armor with the vendor upgrades drop with incredibly high stats that can be influenced with Ghost Armorer mods. All players really should use their Engrams on this to better their gear. While they aren't Artifice armor, which gives you more stats and stat flexibility, this is one of the easiest high stat armor farms in the game. And at the end of the day, stat distributions matter more than high stat totals. For exotics, Excalibur, Wicked Implement, and Wishkeeper are all tied to exotic missions, which are getting vaulted come next week. It is possible that these weapons get added to the Monument to Lost Lights kiosk, or to their missions when and if they get added to the exotic mission rotator, but we don't know the specifics yet. Personally, I highly recommend going after Wicked Implement. It'll require 3 special exotic fish and a good team, but the exotic is very good and will get even better with the upcoming stasis changes. Other than that, make sure to claim your season passes and challenges loot. Last up for free DLC gear come from the Riven's Wishes quests. These are quite quick and easy, and they allow you to unlock the exotic armor from Lightfall and weapons from the Last Wish raid. Do note that you only get 7 wish tokens from the quest, so choose your rewards wisely. The common strat is to spend 5 tokens on Apex Predator, and then use your 2 remaining tokens on exotic armor. For more details and advice, I have my dedicated guide in the description. Just a word of warning, make sure you complete the intro missions of Witch Queen to unlock weapon crafting. If you don't, and then end up using your harmonizers, it won't give pattern credit. Next, you have the Warlord's Ruin dungeon for those with the Lightfall dungeon key. While the dungeon isn't going away and it'll still be farmable, as it'll still be the most recently released dungeon, if there is something you desperately want from it, now is the time. Indebted Kindness, the rocket sidearm, is the new hotness, but don't feel bad if you can't get it right now. We know we are getting 2 new rocket sidearms in the final shape, one of them being Strand from the Pale Heart Destination vendor, the other being Solar. But I do recommend trying to get at least 1 roll of Indebted Kindness, as it is a very versatile weapon. Alrighty, on to currencies. As a reminder, legendary shards are getting deprecated and fully removed come next week, so use them up. After spending them on masterworking your weapons and armor, spend the rest of them on raid banners at Hawthorne or converting them into phantasmal fragments at the Lectern of Enchantment on the Moon. Phantasmal fragments are one of the planet currencies you can convert into Glimmer at Rahul, and that should still be the case in the future. For other materials, try to have a full stack of enhancement prisms, ascendant alloys and shards, and exotic ciphers. Those materials are getting more useful in the final shape, as prisms and alloys are used in enhancing weapons, which all weapons will be either enhanceable or craftable, and shards and ciphers are used on exotic armor. You'll be able to unlock all the new exotic armor from Rahul via his new Tier 3 focusing, and you can use exotic ciphers to imbue exotic armor with an Artifice mod socket. Part of this Rahul change will require exotic Engrams, so go complete the weekly core playlist challenges to get your guaranteed Engrams, and if you can, store excess ones in the Postmaster. Speaking of Engrams, make sure you spend all of your vendor Engrams listed in your Engram tracker. Whatever you don't spend, you lose, so make sure you visit each vendor and focus away. If you're right on the cusp of reaching 4 vendor resets for the Vanguard, Crucible, or Gambit, try to rank them up before you turn them in so you maximize the value of your Engrams, as after 4 resets, those playlist weapons can roll with up to 3 perks in both columns. Those wanting to look the part for going up against the Witness, make sure you finish all available armor synthesis bounties at 801. These did get refreshed with update 7.3.5, right before Into the Light, so you possibly haven't completed them if you only did so at the start of Season of the Wish. While you can pick up any bounty that matches the activity you are running, I highly recommend focusing on the raid and dungeon bounties for those that want to grind them out in the least amount of time, as they can be completed solo in about 5 to 10 minutes. Just keep deleting them until you get the bounties that ask for Orbs of Power or Elemental Final Blows. Last on the to-do list are Triumphs, Seals, and Catalysts. Those triumphs tied to content entering the DCV, so Season of Defiance, Deep, Witch, Wish, Into the Light, and Moments of Triumph, will be unobtainable. Those completionists and would-be Godslayers, this is your last chance. Just don't be crazy like me trying to finish every fishing triumph. It's slowly killing me. While catalysts aren't going away, completing them are often unfun and something players put on the back burner. For those that are trying to the day 1 raid, I highly recommend completing the catalysts for Leviathan's Breath, Sleeper Simulant, Legend of Acreus, Gallarhorn, and Witherhoard. Now, for those that just want a short and sweet must-have list before the final shape, it depends on what player you are. If you aren't interested in the day 1 raid race, then don't worry about any prep. No need for bounty hoarding or specific weapons. Just focus on what you want to do right now and take a look at the brave weapons that'll be harder to farm in the future. For those wanting to maximize and prep for the day 1 raid, do as follows. Hoard as many exotic Engrams, shards, and ciphers as you can so you can immediately unlock Rahul's tier 3 focusing and get the new exotic armor pieces. From the previews, all of them have solid build potential. For exotic weapons, prioritize getting Divinity, Whisper, Outbreak, Parasite, and Leviathan's Breath to cover a variety of boss DPS scenarios. For exotic armor, Cenotaph Mask and Rain of Fire on Warlocks, Pyrogale Gauntlets on Titan, and Star Eater Scales on Hunter. For legendary weapons, a decent roll of Indebted Kindness, an Envious Assassin Bait and Switch Grenade Launcher, be it Edge Transit or Cataphract, and Apex Predator. While you can hoard some last minute bounties to get a leg up on XP grinding for artifact perks, it isn't necessary for success, and it's something I'm not even going to bother doing. But you do you. With that, enjoy the final week before the conclusion to the Light and Darkness saga. Remember to take it easy, get some rest, and have fun exploring all the new things to come. If you found this video helpful, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and perhaps come check out the Sundog Gaming Discord if you want to find some new Guardian friends to explore the new content with. As always, I am your Commander Pika. Be kind, have fun, and I'll see you on the battlefield.